Morning. Sorry guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and my name is Dana Kemi from East Africa, Kenya. Good morning from this side. So today is another wonderful different day. We are still on the work, and I hope everyone is doing fine. And guys, kindly, if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel up to now, kindly consider subscribing for more amazing videos. And with here, we'll be sharing a lot, we'll be learning a lot, and yeah, we'll be exchanging a lot. So thank you so much, and for every continuous support you've been giving me. Thank you so much for also watching, encouraging, and subscribing. And I realized there are more new subscribers who have subscribed to this YouTube channel. Welcome to this huge team. So thank you so much. And here we are at African Serenity Garden. So I was actually advised not to really change the name, because I was thinking maybe I should call this house. Okay, already for the garden we have the name, but for the house we don't have the exact name for it, but we'll just call it generally African Serenity Garden. Yeah, so the previous video I had suggested if we can call it another different name, but I got other different feedback, so this is it. So thank you so much for always watching. I appreciate. Thank you, and thank you for everything. So actually right now I'm in the master bedroom, and without even wasting more time, I think I'm going to open the windows first. So that is the first thing we actually do in the morning. I actually open the windows, yeah, this way, so that at least some fresh air can enter in, because inside there is unseen dust, because right now the house is dusty since we are still working on it, and we are trying to change it. We are trying to bring out something new, and we are at the gypsum level, and gypsum is a very huge part. So meanwhile, they are working in the sitting room, and I'll be showing you what is happening. They have done with the master bedroom. So for those seeing this for the first time, this is actually what they have done so far. So this right now needs some paint, and actually on the other side we are using it as our kitchen. So here is where we cook, here is where we do most of our things. So this is just meanwhile, because later we'll have to arrange on how we are going to do things. So yeah, so far they have done with this here, this place. So this place is where we are going to put our bed on this side. So we'll see which kind of size that will fit here. But yeah, it really looks nice. So it's good when you put your bed here and you have your window next by, you just open it and then you shut it. So on the other side, so this is just a brief tour of what has happened, and our bathroom looks like this. So for the ceiling part, it's done and dusted. So what you are remaining to do is putting the tiles and then painting the upper roof. But the old master bedroom looks so good. You can see it looks so good, so good. So meanwhile, they have put a light at the center, just to, this one just using it meanwhile. And then from there, this part has been done. So this one needs some very good paint. And then also here, it has been done. So what is remaining is a good paint to finish it up. And then on the other side for the kitchen, so I've not really shown you what has been happening at the kitchen, so I think I'll have to show you right away. So they have removed the bulb on that side. I could have put it on, and so far this is what has been done. So they put the furnace around the kitchen part this way. Yeah, so this way. So what is remaining up there is to apply paint. So also this, I'm going to open it. Yeah, so today the morning is kind of different. It's very cold. It's so cold actually. Yeah, so I'm going to open it that way. Also the other side, because we need much more fresh air entering inside. So I think the other one, I'll leave it that way. So this one needs to be opened this way. Yeah. Sorry. So on this side also we have done on that side. You can see how the conies have passed through that side this way. So our kitchen doesn't really have so much decoration. So when you'll be coming to putting the flowers, the lightings, that is when you are going to put nice lighting on the kitchen. So but meanwhile we've done like this. So I basically did this to avoid also using so much materials, because I realized I'm done with the materials, so I was trying to utilize everything that I had. So on this side, so we have the dining part, and so far this is what has been done. And I have my friend Clinton. Clinton, say hi. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah. I'm doing fine.
I'm good.
How was your night?
My night was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Hello guys. Good morning guys. Good afternoon. Especially you're watching this amazing vlog.
Yeah.
So guys, before we go far guys, if it's your first time entering this channel, consider by subscribing, liking, sharing, comment. Positive vibes always guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell a friend to support this channel. Yeah, also you can go and check me out on YouTube guys. Support me by subscribing, watching my video. Yeah, and I will really appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So guys, this is Clinton. So Clinton, they have been working with Clinton on the other side, and at least now the dining is done.
Yeah, dining is done.
It's only the paint remaining.
Yeah, painting remaining, and to finish
the sitting room and the TV set, and maybe putting a tape just around the house. Yeah, so this is Clinton. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, kindly do subscribe. Yeah, so he was actually clearing up the floor, and you can see on this side the dining really looks so great, and wow, this is so beautiful. So for the dining, we said the lights are going to be on the outer part, not the inner part. Yeah, so before I continue, because I want to release Barak to go, so let me introduce him to you. Yeah. Yes, say hi.
Hi.
Yes.
Hello guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Barak Robi for new channel.
For the new subscribers.
For new subscriber.
Yeah.
So guys, can you subscribe my YouTube channel, comment and sharing. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you so much, Barak. Guys, kindly, if you haven't subscribed to his channel, kindly go and subscribe and encourage him and support also his work.
Okay.
And kindly, Barak, continue putting videos, because the videos are the ones that make people to watch YouTube channel, because without the videos they can't come and watch. So put more videos so that you can encourage them. Put simple videos. You don't need to put extra videos that maybe you'll be straining to do. No, just do the videos that you can do, showcase the culture out there, share 1, 2, 3 things that you know, and the subscribers will come with time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, your English is cornering.
Yeah, but don't worry, don't worry. Yeah, sometimes you can mix
Swahili to English.
Yeah, you don't have to be
English
so
to
fluent.
Swahili.
So this is Barak, and from there I think I'll be going now to show you what is inside. So kindly subscribe to his channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Back to inside of the house. So guys, I was explaining to you on the other side of the sitting room. I think I'm going to stand on this so that you can see what has been happening very clearly. So this is it. So on this dining part, it has an open place towards the kitchen. So this is what has been done. So the corners have covered the other side around the house, and then this one at the center. So this bulb is just temporary here, it shouldn't be there. We put something at the center and other drop lights along. It will get a chance to do that. But the dining is done and dusted from this end. Yeah, but I like everything anyway. So far, everything is good. Now let me open this. Yeah, so everything is done and dusted on this side. So most of the things which we are doing are simple things. You are not like putting so much emphasis on it, because a simple design is timeless and will never get you bored. And on our second and first bathroom, I think I'll start with the first one. Okay, no problem. Yeah, so this is our first bathroom. So this is the first bedroom, and this is how the bedroom looks like. You can see. So right now it's like much more of a store, but we are still working. So we haven't finished working because all this needs to be painted. And let's see what we have here. So this is the second room, and the room also is done and dusted from the ceiling part. And yeah, I feel much of the work has been covered right now. So this is it for the our bathroom that is shared with the first and second bedroom. Yeah, and the corridor, also the corridor has been done on this side from the roof part. So what is remaining is painting it so that it can be brilliant white and shiny. So from there we come to the entrance of our sitting room or living room area. So I showed you earlier we had another design for the TV, and with here Ken is continuing working on it. And before I talk so much, maybe I can introduce Ken to you.
Yes, hi guys.
Yeah.
Ken here again on this channel.
Yes.
Thank you for supporting my sister here by watching her video, subscribing, and also commenting. Yeah, so today we are here working on TV units. TV wall unit.
Yeah.
I don't know if that is the right name of it.
Yeah, TV unit. Because for me, I was saying the place for the TV.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is it. Yeah, so kindly after watching this video, go check me out. Ken254. That is my YouTube channel's name. You can see how I've been doing this. Yeah.
So guys, this is Ken V254, and Ken V254 is the one who have been doing all the work here, being helped by Clinton to move around things. And at least right now we are working on the sitting room, and most of the parts actually we've covered.
Yes.
So the remaining parts is on this side, and the paint and the lighting and everything. Those we can maybe just do a few of them and we can do others later. Yeah, so guys, we are at the TV unit area, and it's actually a huge one, and so far so good. Ken, have you ever tried this one?
No.
It's a good challenge, yeah?
No, it's not a challenge because it is the same as
ceiling board. Okay. So we can't fear, everything will come out good. Yeah.
We just choose, I believe. Yes.
So we trust in him, and also concerning the size of the radius of the circle, we put at least a good measurement. TV maybe ranging from 28,
14, from the smallest
from the smallest 14
to
70. So a 70-inch can still fit here. Hey, but I don't dream of coming with a 70-inch. Yes, so it's a good design. So we'll see on how things are going to come out. So Ken is going to take his time.
Yes.
And work on it, because on the other side we'll be having the shelves.
The shelves on this side.
Yeah.
In fact, there are 3 shelves here and 2 there.
And 2 there. And being that also the center of our circle was partially on this side, we tried to balance, yeah? Yes. Yeah. So at least I think it's in the middle. Yeah. So this is what I didn't know these things are flexible this way.
Yeah, you just weaken them on one side so that they can bend.
But that's good job. So guys, we'll be seeing the outcome. So meanwhile, I'll be leaving them to continue pushing through. And kindly subscribe to his channel. Go check him out, what he has been doing, because he has been doing an amazing job in the village. And guys, stay tuned, and big love. Yeah, giving you the update where they have reached. So I'll be updating you each and every step. So right now they've taken just a short break for lunch, and then they'll be right back. So far they've put the steel. This is now the raw product of it without it being completed, and they've tried to put the circles perfectly. And actually the circle is so huge. Look at me here. I look this size when I'm near here. Oh yes, so at least this size here in the middle is enough to accommodate the size of TV from 14-inch to around 70-inch. So that means this space is so huge, and they've tried to put it at the center. So maybe I should show you the product of which we are trying on this side. And remember, the walls are different, so let me show you the kind of design we are trying out. So it's this one. So that's why you can see that circle at the center, this way. So it will go up to the floor there. And I think Ken will know how he's going to partition them. I never knew these pieces are usually cut this way. So it's from there up to the roof. So far. So since they haven't really pushed so much, so we'll give it some time, and then I'll show you where they have reached. So everything takes time, and I'm very sure the end product is going to look as what is here. Yeah, but I hope I really chose a good design. Yeah, so we'll see on how this will change. So yeah.
Kemi.
Yes, hi.
Finally.
Finally.
Finally, I get to your home.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you.
And I'm so happy, guys.
I remember the invitation you gave me, and I
Yeah.
said it will not go to waste.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy for you coming. And you coming actually is so good, guys. Because, guys, this is Lynn in the village.
Yes.
Yes, and Lynn has a big surprise for us, and
We come bearing goodies.
we come bearing goodies, and she has a lots of things concerning landscape and everything, guys. So I hope you'll be watching this video till the end, because she has a lot. You see the way she is. She's so knowledgeable, yeah. And you're going to learn lots of things from her. We are going to exchange much more ideas, guys, and I hope you watch this video to the end, because she has actually come the right time.
Because the house is almost done, and now we want to concentrate on the outside.
On the
as
outside
well.
parts.
And I come bearing goodies.
I can't wait for this, guys, and I'm already suspecting what it is.
You can already feel some of the aromas.
Some of the things here. And wow. So first, before even we continue, I think we'll be going where there is no much sun.
Yeah, there's a lot of sun
Sunny.
today for sure.
And these have really a strong scent. Yes. So guys, don't mind, this compound is still under construction. So that's why
So we have construction materials all over.
yeah, so that's why things are flying everywhere.
All over.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We understand.
Yes. So Lynn will be unboxing with you. So you'll come kinda close a bit here so that you can see what is here.
So we can place it here.
Okay.
So we have goodies.
Goodies, guys. So I think for this one you'll come just a bit.
A bit closer
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah, this way.
So
Thank
the
you.
first one.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, yes, very ready.
Ta-da!
Happy birthday to me.
Your birthday comes early.
Yeah, this is a birthday present, guys. Yeah.
So for context,
Yeah.
all these I shared from my home to your home with love.
Wow.
So that's why they are packaged the way they are packaged. This right here is a strawberry,
Wow.
and then we
A
have
strawberry fruit.
yeah. So the thing is, with this fruit, this single seedling is going to give you, like, even if you want to plant an acre of strawberries, you have enough seedlings from this single one. So what
Oh.
happens is when they grow,
Yeah.
it gives you vines. You see, like, this was one of the vines that was growing this way, and then we had another one this way. So if you want them to survive, you just leave them to grow, and then they make some roots at this point. You just cover with soil, so you have another strawberry.
So you leave them,
And all the way.
exposed.
No,
Like the vines, this outside
Yeah.
part, you leave them exposed.
they expose themselves when they stem from the main fruit tree, and then once they form roots at this age, you can now cover with some soil, just loosely, so that the roots take into the soil, they anchor into the soil. And so you have another one here, and this one will also produce another one and another one, and it's like they space themselves using this thing right here. So I brought you this one, and it's timeless. Take good care of it.
Thank you so much. So this one, once you plant it, you
can
have to put fertilizer,
no, nothing.
just like that.
You can use manure, but no artificial fertilizers. So you can use goat waste or chicken waste or
The natural
cow
ones.
manure, but well dried, and then you mix it with the soil before you plant, and sometimes after you just add, and then it will just flourish on its own. But what it needs is lots of water. So don't leave it to starve, to
Dry
up.
completely.
Yeah.
And for this manure, I need to dry it completely, because if I put wet, it can burn it
can
out.
burn it out. So also, like, this is different. And then we have these succulents. These are just flowers.
Wow.
And they're succulents. I love them because they don't need a lot of water. They thrive even during the drought season. So you can transfer it to a bigger pot, and this is also a different one. You give it time to grow a little bit. There are two of them here.
Oh, so this is 3 in 1.
Yeah.
So
This
guys, you get
package
it?
was 3 in
3 in
1.
1. It was not one plant. So there's a strawberry and there is this kind of flower, almost look like
Succulent.
cactus,
Yeah.
but not cactus. It's flower-like.
But they are arid. They are adapted to the arid conditions. These two.
So for this, I look for them something like
Something
pots.
bigger, like this pot that you have here.
Yeah.
And then you put it, and it gives a really nice shape. You see the way it's already forming a shape. When it grows, it continues with this shape, and then gives also like babies around it. So these babies you can detach and plant again.
Wow.
So this is also a timeless one. And this one, you won't even be able to control it. Like the ones that are growing here, they were just seeds. These are the seeds.
Oh.
They just fall all over the compound.
And they just grow like
Yeah.
that.
So once you have just this one, you'll have a lot, and you can plant wherever you want because your compound is big.
Wow.
So I'm just giving you seeds.
Seeds
And
to
then-
start with.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you so
You'll
much.
have a
And
lot
actually,
to-
guys, this one will be so good, especially when we'll be planning the landscape.
Yeah.
So I think it's on the right time. So for this one, I'll put it back first.
Yeah, put it here so that it doesn't.
Gently.
Yeah. We don't disturb the soil. I tried to bring some of the soil because otherwise it will be dry by now. It comes bearing this packaging.
Wow, natural. Natural packaging. Guys, this
kind
is
of
banana leaves.
packaging.
Yeah.
These are banana leaves. They are holding some of the soil back. As I told you, I'm sharing this from my compound. So, of course, I was taking from what was already existing.
Wow. So that means you plant all this in
Yeah,
your
we
farm.
have this in our compound. So we can start with the snake plant, which is very apparent here. And then we have a fruit here.
This one is?
white support.
Oh, white support. Oh, we call it white support.
Supporter.
Support. White support.
But it's very juicy, and it's a little fruit that's very white and very sugary. And these are flowers. I know you know these flowers. Do you know these flowers?
This one? Fun?
They bear these.
Oh, yes, I've ever seen this. So this is a flower.
These are flowers, yes. So they want to dry up. We need to go and plant them
Immediately.
like right away. And then we have herbs. Now this corner has herbs. We have the rosemary, and then this here is the oregano
Oregano. For spice, yeah?
for spices. Now you will be getting them fresh from your garden.
Wow.
Whenever you want, you just pick the leaves, and this thing grows all over. It's up to you to now control it and even share to your friends who have homesteads and want to have their spices in the garden, because when it falls down like this, it gives roots from this corner and it spreads all over. The same for this one. This is the mint.
Yes, you heard that. The mint. Actually, getting the mint is not easy, yeah?
It's not easy
It's
around
not
here,
easy for sure.
especially around here, but maybe in other areas you can find.
The mint.
But this thing, once you plant it, you
Yeah.
cannot even get rid of it easily.
It still replants itself.
Yeah, because it also spreads, and if you're not careful, it can even take over your garden. So it's good to also control it.
Maybe
but
plant it in a pot.
if you want. But for me,
Yeah.
I love that it cannot get lost, so I just leave it to
spread.
spread. Because I love that.
Can I plant it
want-
with vegetables?
Yeah. Okay. You can, because it like grows on the base. So we can even go and plant in the kitchen garden over there and see if maybe we'll see how to spread them all for now, because these are just seeds. And then later when you do your landscaping, then you can know where exactly to put what and what and what. Same like this, when you grow it for like the first time, it's not easy to get rid of it.
It
also
continues
spreads.
growing.
For as long as you give it enough water to start with. This is also another flower that I love very much, and I hope you also love it. It gives really beautiful purple leaves, flowers that open during the night.
Oh, What's the English
Maybe
name
you
of
know
it?
it.
Maybe. But it's not morning glory, yeah?
No.
Yeah.
Like by around 6 in the evening, it's now vibrant.
Opening.
And by around 8 in the morning, it's now like
It has
not
folded
feeling
itself.
it.
Oh, it's which color?
Pink, purple. Like midway between pink and
I've
purple.
realized which color
You've
is
known
that.
it?
Mostly they grow it along, maybe beside the houses.
Yeah.
I've seen now the flower. Now I know it. The one which when you rub it on the hand, it produces some red.
Yeah, the color.
Guys, I've known the flower.
This one
Not the
also,
flower.
once it dries up,
Yeah.
it disperses its seeds all over. So I just wanted to give you things that will not die on you, and then you don't have another option. So a majority of these, once you plant, if you make sure that these ones have established themselves well,
Yeah.
then you're going to have them for a very long time. So now, do we plant them because they're really feeling
They're
thirsty?
almost dying. But we can plant them in a space that
You
when
can
later
relocate,
we can
yes.
relocate after we've done the landscape.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because now, of course, you've not leveled the land and
Yet.
made sure where everything goes. So we can just have like a nursery
Of
kind
it,
of.
all of it at one point.
Yeah.
Then we will replant it later.
You'll replant. That's the idea. Now, if you want these are like base flowers. They don't grow as tall as these ones. So they grow where you want. Just maybe at this age, if you want flowers at this age, these are the kind of flowers to plant. They grow on the ground, or something. Maybe you do a flower pot, something here. That's when now you plant them, because they're not like trees. They're just base flowers. So do we go and look for somewhere to plant them?
Yeah, I'm thinking of that. Because, guys, actually, you know, for my space, since I haven't done the landscape, and it's good when you have them, at least when you have done that thing, you'll just propagate them.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that one will be a good idea. We can look for a place just near our farm on that side.
Yeah.
Plant them just for them to continue holding on.
As they wait.
As they wait for us to do the landscape. And also, I think later, Lynn will be giving us more ideas and more of the things which we are going to do on our compound. But one thing I've realized with Lynn, she's more organic. She's more into herbs, and she really knows much more about fruit trees and everything. Like, wow.
I'm really interested in those.
You're really interested in those. You see, even the packaging wasn't just for, natural, organic, and wow, I just love everything. And she chose most of these ones this time are herbs. Yeah, natural
herbs that you're going to use for, like this you can use in your tea. You can also use in your soups. These as well. Almost, okay, the herbs that are here, you can use either in soups or in mostly soups. But these you can even make, they call mojitos.
What is mojitos? Mojitos.
The fruit cocktails. And then you now add the mint to give you that.
Can you put it in maybe cold juice?
Yes, exactly. Now that's what we mean.
So guys, prepare for cold cocktails when you come here.
And mocktails.
Mocktails. When there is mint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have your mocktails and you put this.
Wow.
And then it gives you that fresh.
That cold.
And you know the taste or the flavor of mint, they're the ones that they use to like open up your chest and your nostrils when it's congested, because it's very strong. So when you inhale it, it opens up your breathing system really well.
Wow.
So you can even take the leaves when you're congested.
You just chew them.
You can chew, or you put in hot water and then you steam yourself with it. It opens up your nasals.
You hear that, guys? Yes.
So let's go find a home for them.
Okay, let me look for some djembe.
A djembe?
Yeah. A djembe.
Where do we go? Leaders.
So we'll be coming here up.
Okay.
Because here is where most things are put. Because here, mostly they won't be tampered with.
Okay.
And then later, we'll have to replant it again. around the farm.
Yeah.
Around here. I think I'll bring the jumbo.
We plant around here.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. Then later when we have made the spaces, I'll be removing and replanting them.
Planting elsewhere.
Yeah. Wow. So let me bring the jembe right
Okay.
away.
Now we're going back to the farm.
Back to the farm. So guys, stay tuned. I hope you watch this till the end and enjoy. I'm actually going to bring the jembes. We are going just to put this. This is temporary, and then I'll have to replant it. Wow. So right now he's digging on the place where we'll be putting. Meanwhile, our herbs and later, Lynn. So what about the advice of the apples? Because I realize you also plant apples.
Yeah, I love apples.
Yeah.
I have a few in my garden, and they're doing quite well so far. I've already seen some of the pros and the disadvantages, and still I can say that if you want to go for apples, I'll say go for it.
Because I love apples so much. There's one type which we planted here, and most of the time you get the people who have planted. So this was planted by my mom, and you find most of the people who have planted the apples, they don't really grow.
Around this area,
Yeah,
or all over Kenya.
around this area.
You know,
They
for
don't
the
really
longest
grow
time,
into fruits. Yeah.
for the longest time, we thought that apples cannot grow in Africa, not even Kenya,
Yeah.
the whole of Africa, because they are temperate fruits, and we're in we specialize in tropical fruits.
Yeah.
And then South Africa grew the apples in large scale, and they export a lot. So that's where we get our apples from.
Yeah.
And then they tried to grow in Kenya, and guess what?
Yeah.
They grow.
Wow. Because also me, I've been knowing the apples don't really come from here because of soils and everything.
Yeah, for the longest time,
Yeah.
we've been importing almost everything. But now, more and more people are embracing apple farming, and they're growing. And I also have a farm, and I can confess that they also grow
They also grow.
on Kenyan soil.
And have you harvested?
Yeah, we already had our first harvest. They are now like 2 years.
Wow.
The first harvest were few fruits, we can say. Not all the trees fruited, but all of them flowered. But the percentage was low, but that's to be expected because it was their first time. Some of them were tiny, like this big, and they were giving us flowers.
They were
So,
grafted ones?
yeah, they are grafted. They're called Wambugu apples, and they were giving us flowers. It's like this one here.
Yeah.
This is a grafted mango,
Yeah.
and it's also giving us flowers.
It has already started flowering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't even expect it to give you fruit, but at least you know that if it can flower, then it can give you fruit. For this one, you'll give it time.
Yeah.
They even say that if it flowers at this level,
Yeah.
it's good for you to discourage it so that it grows a bit.
Oh, because the fruit will be heavy for it.
Yeah. And it might even
Okay.
break this branch.
Because it's tiny. Imagine a
Very
small
tiny.
a small tree like this.
That's already flowering.
It's
if
already
it has
flowering.
like two fruits, it will break down. So that was the case with my apples.
This
as
is
well.
child labor for sure. If it will have a fruit,
Yeah.
it's child labor.
It needs to abort.
Yeah.
It's
So-
too much for it.
So that
for
one
now.
we can cut the flower and let it grow.
Encourage the growth. And the other thing is you need to be adding manure regularly. For me, I do it whenever there are long rains, because if you don't have enough water, then the manure, even if it's well composted,
Yeah.
it might burn the tree down, and you don't want that. But again, if you want to add manure like this one, which you did a good job in planting using a big hole,
Yeah. We dug a big hole
a
for
very
sure.
big hole. Did you put manure inside?
Yeah, we put manure. We put the cow manure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the dried one,
And we mixed it with the other one. So will it die?
the fresh one.
The DAP?
No, there's no. The reason why we don't want to use DAP
Yeah.
is because it's inorganic,
Oh.
not because it will burn.
No.
Now you just wanted your fruit to be organic. That's when you go for manure, purely manure.
Okay.
But
So-
DAP just helps the fruit to establish well and grow
But
and
it,
spread roots.
oh, but it
it's a
doesn't really
planting
help
manure.
it to really be healthy.
It helps.
Yeah.
It's only that it's inorganic.
Mm-hmm.
And because now if you have your own land,
Mm-hmm.
even if it gives you 20 fruits, you are the one that's going to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Even if other people are getting 500,
You're
you
the
will
only
eat
one.
yours. You know, that's the reason why organic food is expensive.
Oh,
Because when you use fertilizers, the productivity is high. But when you just use the organic manure, the productivity might be low, but the fruit is very healthy. So that's why organic stuff produce is sometimes more expensive. But for you now, if you want to add manure in future,
yeah.
you don't add it here at the base. You add here along the
Around the
edges
fruit.
of the shimo you dug, so that now when you mix it, it doesn't get to affect
Okay.
or burn the fruit, the young fruit. So it's the same thing you do with apples as well. And you plant. Maybe I don't know if it's about variety.
Yeah.
You said this one has been here for some time.
It wasn't planted for a long time, but most people plant apples on this side.
their
They can be even
experiences.
2 years, no fruit.
No
Because there's
fruit,
one of
no
my
flower.
friend who has planted apple. The apple is like a flower there. No fruit completely.
Is it just one?
I think, no, two.
Two.
Yeah.
And do they grow and flower at least?
Okay, I haven't asked, but for him, he said he has never seen any fruit.
Maybe
Yeah.
just flowers.
No, yeah. So we don't know if it's the variety.
It could be the variety, because I have experience with Wambugu apples.
Yeah.
Even on my videos, I was also disappointed this year because according to the Wambugu apple producers, the ones who patented that name,
Yeah.
they were saying that it gives you fruits twice in a year. So we are at halfway through the year, and I didn't get my first half of the year fruits yet, but they flowered.
But they flowered at
They
long last.
flowered and then aborted. So my disappointment was they aborted. I was so excited when I saw the flowers during the start of these long rains, and I was looking forward to the fruiting season, at least for the first half of the year, and then they all aborted. I only had like two. that
Only two
grew.
fruits.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So that was disappointing. But I'm hopeful that for this coming September, during the short rains,
Yeah.
we're going to have fruits. If we don't, then I'll be the first one to say it's a scam.
It's a scam. But so far, the first ones, at least you've
But
experienced.
I've already eaten fruits from that. The batch that I brought, we have like 100 fruits, fruit trees, and almost all of them are flowered, and some gave us fruits, and they were quite a number. We ate, they were very juicy, they were very sweet and crunchy,
Yeah.
as they say,
Yeah.
and the shape was the same one that we see being advertised.
The pear shaped.
Yeah, it's pear shaped.
Because the pink lady is circular.
Yeah, this one is pear shaped and it's bigger, because I also have the Anna variety, which has also given us fruits twice. It tried during this first season, but the fruits were few, unlike the other time. So the first time they were fruiting, they were at around 1 year. Now they are 3 years, but we are hoping that by September of this year, then we're going to have more fruits. If that happens, I'll come with evidence.
With the testimony.
Bearing visible evidence,
Yeah.
and we taste and we see. Or I invite you to my garden to also come and have a look.
And have a look. I'll come for sure.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Because if you see them,
Yeah.
they're really healthy looking, and they have grown quite bushy. Now we're just concerned about the fruits.
So I think maybe this year it won't go like that.
Yeah. Definitely. Maybe they could be few, but we will definitely have fruit. So that's why I'm encouraging you. When I came in here and looked at your compound,
Yeah.
I saw a possibility of so many fruits, fruit trees all over your compound. You know what you can do?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm giving you my opinion before I know what plan you have for your landscape.
Okay, yes.
If you don't plan on planting anything here, you know, someone can even decide to have a maize plantation here.
It's true, because it's a huge space.
It's a huge space. But if you just want it to be landscaped and beautiful and nothing else, because you already have your kitchen garden on this end, so your kitchen garden will come up to this end.
Yeah, up to this end.
Up to this end. So the rest you can use the fruits to landscape, so that you can have the apple trees running across that wall all the way down, and then you maintain them well by watering and putting manure on time. And then even here, you see here, along this, after you have landscaped, you can still do trees. It's up to you about the spacing you will do. You can still do lots of them here, because they also have flowers, so you can even use them as flowers. The trees have very beautiful pink flowers. So you can even use them, the space, the fruits for landscaping. And then once again, they have red, the fruits themselves have a red color, like a maroon, a deep. So you can go that direction if you want.
I think that's a better direction, because instead of the land being just bare like that, it's good you put the fruit trees, because for me I was planning to put some kind of a pathway on the other side of the gate. Then here it would have had some space for grass, but I think I can mix the grass and the fruit trees.
Because you just do a hole like this, and then all around you can now have your grass.
It's true.
It doesn't disturb your grass. And the other good thing about this dwarf variety, not just apples, even the mangoes you've done here, even the avocados, everything.
Avocados that are on this side.
Is this the Hass? Or the indigenous?
The indigenous. Indigenous is the local?
Yeah. But for the local one, they'll take over your garden.
Oh.
When they grow. Because of the shade.
Because of the shade.
They grow well. Because it's small.
These avocado.
Because you see, you already have an avocado here. This is going to be big. So you know how big avocado, the indigenous avocados get.
They can really grow big.
Up to where you are, all the way, give you shade. And then you have this one. And
another
then you
avocado.
have this one. And then you have the indigenous mango.
They are everywhere.
See, this is the indigenous mango.
Yes.
And another mango. Right now, you move this, and this, and push them in a line, because this cannot survive here. This is an avocado, indigenous, mango, indigenous, and avocado, indigenous,
all together.
And we have this one, because you cannot move this one now. It's too established. You can move this and this and this. So what you do is you get help, and you dig like a big hole around it, and then you uproot it with the soil. You carry it, the entire stalk with the soil, you move it elsewhere. You can even take it back there behind the toilet,
in front there, because at least there's nothing that has been grown on that side.
And you want shade on that side, and you don't want shade on this side, because you have a beautiful garden here.
It's true.
So that you remain with that and this. They will not last forever. The purple. So that will not disturb you.
Wow. So this one and the other one to remain, and then this one we remove. We remove all these fruit trees that are here.
But you need to move them when it's the rainy season, so that at least they don't get too shocked and dry up. Because of course you don't know which one will be tastier.
What if we plant and then we water it? All that means you water it?
You water it every maybe
time.
evening, until you see that it has established itself. So that could be like a week maybe, after which you now leave it.
Circular space. So this is like a bed for them to continue relaxing before they start the real work.
It looks like a raised bed.
So this small bed has several herbs. Right now there are how many? Over.
We have herbs.
And
We
fruits.
also have a fruit tree. Okay, 2 if you count the strawberry. And then we have flowers.
So there are so many actually.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around. Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're not.
Plant this at the center so that if it grows, it can spread to the other sides.
So this is for the strawberry.
Happy in its new home. So I normally put the dry soil on top, especially because you are planting when it's still sunny, so that the water does not drain away to the sun, evaporate.
So you need to.
We make sure this remains below, and then we cover with this dry soil. This one also spreads a lot. Let's try and open it now. It's home.
So right now at least they can breathe. They have been
They have been stressed.
for a long time. Since morning, guys. Yeah.
So for these first few days, you'll have to check on them, and if necessary, rewater them until they feel happy again. But of course, the good thing is you have rainwater, and then you have borehole water as well.
Yeah.
Where do we plant this? Because this is a fruit.
So that one needs a permanent
home. Do we get it a permanent home right away?
Or maybe we'll have to fix it first and then I'll replant it later.
Or
Yeah.
later when you decide where to put it.
Yeah.
Let's put it here. But maybe it needs a deeper hole.
Oh, so that means maybe we have to dig another.
It has a tap root. Uongeze iende chini kidogo sana. Meanwhile, we can be planting the other ones. I wanted us to plant these flowers on this edge so they add to the beauty as they wait for rehoming.